Hi, everyone. We are here to share some of our thoughts and insights about fostering design thinking and innovation in the modern workplace. First, I'll quickly introduce myself. I'm Joanna Kirke, founder and CEO of Kirke Leadership, which is a leadership development company that provides business simulation workshops, leadership programs, and executive coaching. I'm based in Toronto, Canada, and we provide services to clients globally. My team and I have been facilitating sessions for leaders for years to help them find their creativity and to learn how to apply design thinking into their workflows. And I have the pleasure of being accompanied by my friend, Tom Merrill. And he is here to join the conversation because A, he's an awesome guy, and B, because of his expertise. So Tom, would you kindly say hi and introduce yourself to the group?
Sure. Thanks so much, Joanna. Tom Merrill. I am not based in Canada. I'm based in Cincinnati, Ohio, and I've been here for a number of years. I work for a company that is based in Canada, in Toronto, called ExperiencePoint. I've been with them for over 5 years now as a facilitator. Prior to that, all of my experience has been in academia. I was a professor at a university here in Cincinnati, and I got to teach design thinking to students. And so I sort of found my way into innovation and creativity through ExperiencePoint, and now I actually have the great privilege to work for them. It's nice to say hello to you, and it's nice to meet everybody virtually.
Now, Tom, you're an inspiration to me and somebody who I love to partner with in the space of design thinking. So thanks for being here.
Of course.
Let's dig in now to design thinking and innovation in the modern workplace. So what is it? Why is it important? And how can companies build more innovative practices? So let's start with what it is. Tom?
Yeah. And so, right off the top of the bat, the thing that design thinking does, it's a creative solving problem approach, a creative approach to problem solving. That's the better way to say it. Creative approach to problem solving that puts the user at the center of the process. And when I say user, that could be internal people, it could be external people, it could be customers, it could be your customers' customers. The whole reason this works and is effective is because it puts the user at the heart of our problem solving efforts. And it's one of the best ways we know how to learn and act on what our users need. And you don't even need like a full-blown design thinking methodology or project to jump into. It's helpful whether you're creating a new product, drafting a report in Excel, or even buying a birthday gift for a family member. You've got a user, and the quality of your solution is based directly on how well you know or what you learn about your user.
That is such a great response, and it makes it so accessible for everyone in the organization and outside in our daily lives as well. So what a great point. For me, it also helps me take a step back and just to ask myself when I'm faced with any kind of challenge or opportunity, who are we really solving this problem for? So who is our audience? Who are we serving with our design? And why? So these are two key aspects that I think about in addition about design thinking.
Yeah, I love that. So and there are lots of innovation techniques out there. There are lots of problem solving techniques out there. They're all good. They all do the right thing at the right time, hopefully. But design thinking is one of the few ones that I know that actually starts with a question. We call it a framing question rather than immediately diving into a number of solutions. Now, make no mistake, design thinking will get you some solutions at the end of the process, but where we always begin in design thinking is learning to ask a great question. And that starts with, who is your user? And that's the person or the people that you're trying to help. And what's the key benefit or behavior you want to provide for them? And that really frames the entire process. Is who are we trying to help, and what do we want to do to help them?
Amazing. Tom, you're clearly an expert in the space. I know from working with you that you work with so many other leaders as well and executives across industries. And I'd like to tune into your brain for a moment as well on this, which is, why do leaders out there today and yourself think that design thinking is so important to learn and to use in organizations?
Yeah, when you said the word thinking, it made me realize I had this little internal epiphany. We actually use the term human-centered thinking because if you can change the way people think and how they see problems and or opportunities, or even what they believe is possible, then that changes the nature of the conversation at the business, and that changes perceptions in businesses about what matters and how problems get done. Here in my hometown, Cincinnati, we are the global corporate headquarters of Procter & Gamble. They're on this list of companies that regularly outperform the Standard & Poor's 500, sometimes by as much as 200%. But the reason they outperform their competitors is not because of big projects. You might be familiar with their Swiffer product, but their success is a result of a company-wide effort to get everybody applying design thinking in their neck of the business woods. So it's about how people in their legal and accounting teams or marketing teams are approaching their work, not just the product creation teams.
Super interesting, Tom. And what's also fascinating is that on my team at Kirke Leadership, we actually have one of our many expert facilitators in the space of design thinking who was actually part of the project team to design the quintessential product called the Swiffer, which was
That's
using
so
design
amazing.
thinking to describe. So we're proud and honored to have such deep subject matter experts on our team and to be partnered with you, Tom. My 2 cents on it is that today design thinking, or as you better put it, human-centered thinking, is really about empowering a workforce that will build truly desirable products and services for our internal and also our external stakeholders. And of course, that makes the company more profitable, and it creates a much more exciting and innovative place to work too, which is great for attraction and retention. So many great reasons to be using design thinking and to be upskilling our talent and being able to use it. At Kirke Leadership, we have been doing a lot of partnership work with organizations to help them upskill their talent in the mindset, the tools, and the strategies for daily design thinking habits. And a product that we often use in so many of our workshops in this space is ExperiencePoint's Innovation Aware Simulation. We use it all the time. It is a beloved business simulation that leaders and our clients love across industries. And Tom, you happen to be from ExperiencePoint. We partner on this, and you help me bring this to so many people. Can you tell us a bit about that simulation and why it's so powerful?
Of course. So our official title is Experience Innovation Aware, but in the shop we just call it Aware, like you do. And really, the title of that does exactly what the title says. It brings an awareness of this human-centered thinking to the participants. And it is not a sit in your seat, watch PowerPoint slides go by. It is 90 minutes to 2 hours of action on your feet, moving around, interacting with people, building things, getting feedback. It's a fantastic experience. And what it does is that it focuses on the day-to-day habits distilled from some key design thinking methods that help participants understand the right type of questions to ask, and then, as we mentioned, the right type of people to talk to, and then how to come up with creative ideas, how to unleash that inner creativity of a child that maybe you forgot you had, or you've just sort of left dusty on the shelf. You need to get your Swiffer product to dust that off, and then how to bring those ideas to life through prototyping. And then the simulation, as you know, gives participants some really simple feedback mechanisms called I like, I wonder, 2 things you like about the idea, 1 thing you might wonder that it could help make the idea grow or be even better. And all of that's done in 90 minutes. It is fast paced and it is super engaging. The comment we hear most from participants when they're done is like, wow, we can't believe that was 90 minutes. It went by so fast.
You know, what's funny is whether we use it as a 90-minute sim or we bake it into a bigger program, the time flies by, as you said, because it's so engaging, and it creates the opportunity to actually practice the design thinking or human thinking centered habits that you talked about that are applicable for any role in the organization, from human resources through to the product designer and everything in between. So that's one of the many reasons that we love to partner with you and to use it, in addition to your team being so fantastic.
Well, I know, and you've used it with a variety of clients, right? It's not just one. There's not one pigeonhole, but you've used it across a breadth of different clients.
Yeah, we use it all the time in multiple industries with multiple levels within the organizations, from new graduates, high potential leaders, as well as executives. And our facilitation team can do this in English and French because your product, ExperiencePoint Innovation Aware, is bilingual. So that's been such an amazing advantage to this simulation and wowing our clients. So we thank you for that. And thank you for being here, Tom. We appreciate your insights so much.
My pleasure. It's always great to be. I wish we could be in the same room, but at least we're in the same Zoom. So thanks, Joanna. It's my pleasure to share with you, and thank you for being such an excellent partner with ExperiencePoint.
Oh, well, you're amazing. And so is the ExperiencePoint team. Hopefully you all found this interesting. And if you want to chat more about how to support your talent in learning how to use human-centered thinking or design thinking, you can contact us by going to our website at kirkeleadership.com. I look forward to hearing from you, and thanks, everyone.